It's time for your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's weather page in the Shepherd's Weather Center. Now, here's Dr. Don.
Well, good afternoon to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday afternoon version of the primetime forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page. We're going to take a look at the weather forecast for Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020. We are getting awfully close to Christmas. Yeah, first of all, go over to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX to support Dr. Don's weather page. We depend on you and our partners to keep us going here on Dr. Don's weather page. We have a lot to talk about. First, let's talk about this very strong cold front that's headed our way. The Storm Prediction Center has now included most of Alabama in a marginal risk for thunderstorms. This would be on Wednesday night into Thursday morning across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, we're still not looking for a wide outbreak of severe weather, but we could certainly have a strong thunderstorm or two, and a severe thunderstorm, though not likely, is certainly not completely out of the question here. I know it's going to be cool. It's too cool for severe weather, but this is going to be a very strong cold front. Now, it's really going to change our weather as it moves through, and so we could certainly hear some rumbles of thunder. We could have some strong straight-line gusty winds that could cause some damage, so make sure that you are weather aware on Wednesday, especially Wednesday evening during the overnight hours and early on Thursday morning, with a possibility of a few strong thunderstorms across East Alabama and West Georgia. Then, the $64 million question is what happens after that line of thunderstorms moves through. Now, we know that the temperature is going to drop like a rock behind the initial line of rain. The big question is, does all the precipitation get out of here before we get down to the mid-30s? And right now, we think there's a decent chance that we will see at least a brief changeover to some snow flurries across northeast Alabama and North Georgia, primarily north of I-20. But now, folks, we cannot completely rule out that possibility across East Alabama and West Georgia as well. As a matter of fact, the National Weather Service office in Peachtree City is now including a slight chance of snow flurries for Atlanta Metro. Typically, whatever we see in Atlanta Metro comes directly from the west. Well, if you draw a line from Atlanta over to the west, that's getting over into East Alabama. So, yeah, I have increased the chance of seeing a snowflake or two across East Alabama and West Georgia from 5% up to 10%. Now, we've kind of been all over the place with this over the last 6 or 7 days since we've been doing the East Alabama White Christmas Watch. We did drop it down to around 5% yesterday, but now I'm going to bring it back up a notch. And here's a quote from the National Weather Service office at Birmingham. Main forecast challenge continues to be if the cold air associated with the Arctic front will be able to catch up to the back edge of the precipitation before very dry air moves in. Now, models continue to differ on the exact timing of the front and exit of the rain, but suggest any changeover would be very brief if it occurs at all. That's the problem with this forecast. Typically, what happens in the south, the rain gets gone before the cold air gets in. Occasionally, though, that cold air will catch up with that precipitation, and it could cause a brief changeover. I'm going to show you some interesting things I'm finding out there in just a few moments to better substantiate my decision to increase our chances back up to about a 10% across East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, you get up there around I-20 and go north, that chance increases considerably. You get up there to northeast Alabama, we're talking places like Fort Payne, Mentone, up there in the higher elevations of northeast Alabama, they're probably at a 50 to 60% chance of at least seeing a snowflake. They may even wake up to a white ground on Christmas morning up there. So here is your national map in motion. This shows what's coming our way. It's ugly. I mean, this is just ugly, any way you want to look at it. A very strong cold front Going to bring in rain. Rain could be heavy at times. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, line of thunderstorms could move through. And then the wind is going to kick in out of the northwest, gusting up to 30 miles per hour from time to time. Going to bring that wind chill factor down into the 20s, maybe even the upper teens by the time we get to Christmas Day. Possibly a brief changeover to a flurry or two late in the evening on Wednesday night, probably more like sunrise on Thursday morning. And then again on Thursday afternoon and Thursday night, we could see a flurry or two, and I think that's probably where our best chance will be. I'll show you that in just a few moments. Here's your Goes East Southern Mississippi Valley satellite shot on your Tuesday afternoon, showing clear skies across Alabama and Georgia. But look over there to the left on your screen, you start to see some white clouds streaming in from the southwest. That is the leading edge of the cloud coverage. That deck will move across Alabama and Georgia on your Wednesday, slowly increasing the cloud coverage. I think by Wednesday afternoon we go mostly cloudy skies. Total rainfall amounts expected across East Alabama and West Georgia over the next 5 days. Pretty respectable amounts of rain here. We could see up to 1.5 inches, maybe 1.75 inches totals across East Alabama and right there along the Alabama-Georgia state line. So, yeah, we could have periods of very heavy rainfall on Wednesday night into Christmas Eve morning. Temperatures on your Wednesday, Christmas Eve, 61 in Roanoke and Wadley. We'll do 60 in Wedowee. Woodland goes to 59, about 59 in Carrollton, 61 in Franklin. LaGrange will top out at 62, 62 down in Valley. Auburn will also hit 62, 64 in Tallahassee. 62 over in Sylacauga, Lineville, and Ashland. Both will top out around 60 degrees on Wednesday afternoon. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this hour showing no precipitation across Alabama or Georgia. Now here's where we're going to spend some time. This is the Futurecast radar starting at midnight. That is 12 p.m. on Wednesday. All right, so here we go. By about 6 p.m., the showers start to move into East Alabama, and you see just scattered showers and thunder showers throughout the night on Wednesday night. And as we get toward Christmas Eve morning, we're going to stop it right here. The heavy rain starts to move in around 3:30. This is on Thursday morning. You see some very heavy rain there across Clay, Talladega, Randolph, Cleburne, down into Tallapoosa and Coosa counties. Now into West Georgia, LaGrange, Franklin, Carrollton getting in on the action by about 6 a.m. on Christmas Eve morning. Another band of heavy rain right there around 6:15 Christmas Eve morning across Randolph. Now it's over into Heard County by about 7:15. And then the back edge of the heavier showers begin to move out around 8 a.m. This is Thursday morning. Look up there in northeast Alabama. Boom! We're talking about some snow. North of Gadsden, up there in the northeast corner of the state of Alabama, maybe northwest Georgia. Maybe a little mixed precipitation there around Mount Cheahaw, between Talladega and Lineville, just to the north of that area. We could see a little mix up there in the higher elevation. This is on Thursday morning about 9 a.m. But up there around Albertville, up there around Fort Payne, on up to around Mentone, then over into Georgia, up there in the northwest corner, up around Chattanooga, Dalton looking at some snow. This is 11 a.m. on Christmas Eve morning. Good snow up there at Blue Ridge. LJ getting in on the action. McCaysville. Then here we go at about noon on Thursday. A mix from Hayesville back down to around Young Harris, back to around Jasper. Get on up there in North Carolina, some pretty good snow taking place there. Then by about 12:30 or 1 o'clock on Thursday afternoon, Young Harris changes back over to snow. We have a mix from Dahlonega up to Helen, over to around Clayton. Dillard, Georgia getting in on the action. Snow there at about 1:30 On Christmas Eve afternoon from Jasper back up to Helen and up to Highlands, North Carolina. That's way up there in the mountains. They ought to get some pretty good snow up there. And this continues throughout the afternoon on Thursday across North Georgia. For those of you that may be up here for Christmas, I know there are several of you up here now. There's some more snow just northeast of Helen by about 5 o'clock on your Thursday afternoon. And right across the Appalachian Mountain chain, the peaks up there is where we're going to see most of the snowfall in Georgia, maybe up to a couple of inches of snow accumulation above 2,000 feet in north and northeast Georgia on Christmas Eve day. All right, so let's run back down a little closer to East Alabama and West Georgia. Look at Dallas, Georgia getting some snow there at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Carrollton, maybe a snowflake or two, showing maybe some snow up there around Heflin. And then as we put it in motion, and we're going to bring it back and show you, let's see, most of the day on Thursday. So we're going to run the loop back, and here we go again. This is at about 9:15 a.m. Christmas Eve morning. There's that little spot right there around Mount Cheehaw. And then by about 10:15, the rain is out of East Alabama and West Georgia Christmas Eve morning. And we're going to let that loop on out, and let's see if we can start picking up some frozen precipitation. Here we go at 3:30, nothing there. By about 4:30, we start to see that white stuff popping up there just north of I-20, southwest of Cedartown, maybe just to the east of Anniston, getting a little snow shower by 6 p.m. Christmas Eve. We start to, oh, look here. Hello, Merry Christmas. Look at this popping up over in Mississippi. This is over in central Mississippi from Philadelphia north of Columbus. If that continues moving off to the east, you know what that could mean. There could be some snow showers falling across central and east Alabama by about the time Santa Claus arrives on Christmas Eve. Keep your fingers crossed, snow lovers. We do at least have a small chance this year of seeing a little snow on Christmas. Current conditions across East Alabama, 62. Kind of hard to believe we're talking about the possibility of snow when it's 62 degrees outside, but that's the way it goes in the South. 63 was our daytime high this afternoon. We achieved that at 1:39 p.m. Wind currently out of the north-northeast at 4, gusting to 10 miles per hour. That wind has been nasty from time to time today. It is awfully dry outside. Dew point 24.5, relative humidity at 24%. We've had no precipitation in the past 24 hours. Sunrise on your Wednesday, 6:43 a.m. Sun sets at 4:40 p.m. The forecast for Wednesday night, mostly clear, down to around 36. Wind out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page for Wednesday. Mostly sunny, though clouds will be increasing throughout the day. I'm thinking probably by 1 or 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, we'll be covered in a pretty good cloud coverage. 61 will be your high on Wednesday, down to 52 Wednesday night. And then that rain moves in. After about 6 p.m. on Wednesday, 90% chance of showers. Maybe even a rumble of thunder towards sunrise on Christmas Eve morning. 100% chance of rain, but it's not going to be a complete washout on Thursday. That rain should be out of here by mid-morning on Thursday. We stay cloudy throughout the rest of the day, though, and our temperature takes a nosedive. That 53 for a high on Thursday most likely will be achieved at around midnight Thursday morning. And then our temperature will go in the wrong direction all day long. And by the time we get to sunset on Christmas Eve, we should be well into the 30s. The wind will be howling out of the northwest at 10 to 15, 20, 25 miles per hour, could even gust as high as 30 miles per hour. That is going to send our wind chill factors down into the 20s. Wouldn't it all be surprised to see a few upper teens? So dress accordingly. It is going to be a cold, raw Thursday, Christmas Eve afternoon across East Alabama and West Georgia. Yeah, and Friday's not going to be much better, other than we're going to see some sunshine, but it's going to be cold. Christmas Day, mostly sunny. The best we'll do is 38 degrees on Christmas Day for your afternoon high, down to 22 on Christmas night. And then for the weekend, Saturday back to sunny skies, 49. That's a little better, down to 27 Saturday night. Sunday, mostly sunny, though a few clouds may filter in the afternoon, 53. We got a very weak system that will move through Sunday night into Monday. Probably won't bring much in the way of precipitation, and we will be too warm for any frozen precipitation. 30% chance of rain Sunday night, 20% chance of rain on Monday morning. We'll get up to around 52 on the 28th. So let's look at New Year's week. On the 29th, cool and sunny, 59. Wednesday, the 30th, cloudy and cool, 59. Maybe a little rain on Christmas Eve. This would be New Year's Eve. Maybe a rain shower or two, 64 down to 40 on New Year's Eve night. New Year's Day, 2021. Sounds good, doesn't it? Showers are possible early in the day, 55. We'll go partly sunny in the afternoon, 39. And then on Saturday, January the 2nd, morning clouds, 56, giving way to afternoon sunshine. And Sunday, January the 3rd, cool and sunny, 57, will be your high. Check us out at drdonwx.com. Go over to the God's Country page. You know the drill. Download the Mixer app so you can listen to God's Country anywhere in the whole wide world. And as an added bonus, you get my daily weather forecast for East Alabama. Also, click on that YouTube link at the top of this video that carries you over to Dr. Don's weather page. Be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get a push notification. And I gotta tell you, if everything keeps going the way it is right now, there is a decent chance we may go live Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night to talk about the possibility of heavy thunderstorms on Christmas Eve and that slight chance of a snow flurry or two. So make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel so you'll know if we go live to talk about the weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. Our partners include Joey Knight at Anchor Roofing, 706-326-2438. Judy Aubrey at Shepherd's Fine Jewelry and Gifts in downtown Roanoke, 334-863-2812. Neil Johnson, Superior Heating and Air Conditioning, 334-646-0331. Mr. Brandon Brown at BR Construction, 334-744-1507. Southern Union State Community College, Wadley, Opelika, and Valley. Becky Rainwater at Remax Lakefront, 256-610-1390. By Auction 431 South, Joey Knight at 256-252-8932. Made in the South, a division of Southeast Soft Wash, 334-863-0084. Mark Mitchell at Bama Diesel Repair in Woodland, 256-201-3685. Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction, 256-610-1364. And Jamie Dukas, your Alpha Insurance Agent, 256-452-5131. Folks, please don't forget to support us. You can do that by going to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX. The way this thing works, folks, we have a lot of costs, and of course it takes a lot of time to do this as well. And so we ask that you support us if you possibly can. You can do that securely and very quickly by going to paypal.me/Dr. Don WX. And we certainly do appreciate it. Hey, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here on Wednesday. We'll fine-tune that forecast for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Pretty good chance we will go live on Wednesday night to talk about showers and thunderstorms and the possibility of a snow flurry or two and the bitter cold that's headed our way on Christmas Day. All coming up from Dr. Don's weather page.